Alrighty guys, and welcome back to a brand new video. So, Victor Wembanyama has been absolutely amazing as his first rookie year. He's been great. Right now, averaging 21 points per game, or almost 21 points per game, 10 rebounds, and 3 blocks per game. I wouldn't be surprised if he might even be the defensive player of the year. Right now, he's developing really nicely. He's been having some really good games recently. He basically single-handedly beat the Oklahoma City Thunder. So, he did play better than Chet Holmgren. I'm pretty sure he had like 5 steals, 5 blocks against the Lit. Like, he's just a really good player, man. A really, really good player. What an absolute stud. His supporting cast hasn't really been that terrible, but other than Wemby, I wouldn't say there's anybody that's really like the next star to build around him. Vassell. He's been really, really good this season, averaging 19 points per game, 37% from 3. Next year, I believe it's going to be his year to shine, man. He's been playing some really good basketball, and you can see if he keeps up. So you can say that he's that. I might keep him throughout the video. Keldon Johnson has kind of not been that great, averaging 15 points per game. So, like I said, right now, Wemby is the main guy building around, and then maybe Vassell. So Vassell and Wemby are the guys that will most likely be here for the entire video. So your rotation right now, obviously we suck. We're 12-48. But next year, I'm willing to make the playoffs. I'm willing to make the playoffs for Wemby. But even if we're not in there, I'm willing to suck them here for Wemby as well. But your rotation is Trae Young, Devin Vassell, Keldon Johnson, Jimmy Sohan, Victor Wembanyama, Zach Collins, Julian Champagnie, Malachi Branham, and Blake Wesley as your rotation. For Devontae Graham down here as well. Instead of playing another point guard, I'm probably gonna kick like Devontae Graham out, and I'm probably gonna go with like Shetty Osman here. And just like that, I will see you guys at the end of the season. Let's go on the lottery and let's get a really, really good player next to Wemby. At the end of the season, Luka does win your MVP. Rookie of the Year does go to Wemby, so that's a really good start for his career, obviously. Rookie of the Year sixth man going to Russell Westbrook. Defensive player also goes to Wembanyama. So like I said, wouldn't be surprised if he's in that conversation as well. Most improved going to Jalen Johnson, clutch player Devin Booker, coach here going to Jones also. So far, Wemby has had a pretty successful rookie. He also makes all-NBA second team. So far, it's been absolutely successful. I don't see him on. Oh, I do see him on all defensive first team. Let's go. All right, so he's on, and he should be on all rookie first team. So right now, he's playing really good. As you can see, he's on almost every single award. But at the end of the season, we finished as the 15th seed in the Western Conference. We went 19 and 63 on the season, so obviously not good at all. We had about 20 from Wemby, 17 from Vassell, 15 from Keldon Johnson, 11 from Zach Collins, 11 from Jimmy Sohan, and 10 from Tre Jones, 8 from Branham, 7, 6, and then 6. But let's see who wins the NBA Finals. And in the Finals, we have we got the Suns and the Knicks. We got the Knicks going on to win the championship. Finals MVP going to Jalen Brunson. Okay. Player retirements here. We have Kyle Lowry, Al Horford, that defense. So obviously, I don't see any Spurs players retiring. So to be honest, it really doesn't matter too much to me. So let's head into the draft lottery here, and let's see where we're projected. So right now we're projected pick 3. I don't know if that other pick is us, which I don't know. I'll do some research on it, but we are going to get we're gonna fall to 6. Ooh, that sucks. So gonna fall all the way to 6. That pick goes to the Hornets, but yeah, it sucks we fell all the way to 6. I don't know how the Mavericks got number 2. Pretty sure it's not their pick either, but wow, fall all the way to 6. That sucks pretty bad, but it's fine. It's fine. We can still add a really good rookie to the team. We're projected to draft Jacoby Walters. So like I said, we can still get somebody really good. So not disappointed at all. This team should be able to win a championship in the future. But let's just focus on us for now. So if there's any contracts we can trade before, and hop into the draft. So Tre Jones is a guy that I think could be traded. Devontae Graham, like Wesley, Devontae Graham might be the one if we wanted to even make a trade, but I kind of just want to keep this team the way it is. And we can trade Zach Collins to a contender, maybe first-round picks for him, but I kind of want to keep Zach Collins. Let's obviously re-sign Greg Popovich if for some reason, he just never here. I don't know why. It's looking like he retired. Maybe he might retire. He might staff retirement here. Great Pops retired. So even though he's on a big contract, he retired. So we're gonna have to sign a new head coach. That's like pretty bad, but you know. We'll just you might just sign somebody to like a 1 year deal, and then let's say let's sign a head coach to a 1 year deal. So I'll sign Jay. I'll just sign somebody to a 1 year deal and sign a really good head coach in the next offseason. So I'll sign Kevin Ollie to a 1 year deal, and then we can sign a new head coach in the offseason. So that's figured out. Now I will see you guys in the draft with this 6th overall pick. Alright, so let's hop in the draft. So number 6, we got Zachary Satcher, Ron Holland, Isaiah Collier. So Isaiah Collier, I know I always get a point guard in the draft, but it's really kind of obvious what they should do and what they will do. They'll most likely draft a point guard. Even though Satcher would be great, Satcher is a really good player. Ron Holland is as well. I think we either take Isaiah Collier or Robert Dillingham here. And to be honest, Isaiah Collier would be the better option. He would be the better fit, at least you can say that. So let's say we get Isaiah Collier in the draft. So Isaiah Collier, welcome to San Antonio. And then we can go ahead and take Mark Mitchell or Dylan Mitchell. I'll take Mark Mitchell. So we'll go ahead and draft the both of you guys. So really good draft, in my opinion. Collier's at 75, but he should develop really nicely. And I haven't taken him in a while. So we got Jimmy Son accepting Malachi Branham and Blake Wesley, all except all you guys. Nobody here. I mean, we can extend Sandro, but everybody else really don't care about. But free agency, we obviously don't have enough money to sign like a LeBron or anything like that. I wouldn't want to anyway. So we should have a rotation into the next season. We have Trey Jones, Devontae Graham, Isaiah Collier, and Blake Lee. So a lot of guards here. We might be one of these guys might be expendable. We have Devin Vassell, Malachi Branham. We have Kellen Johnson, Champagnie, Sohan, Mark Mitchell. We have Wimby, Zach Collins, and Charles Bassey. So Charles Bassey, knowing he'll be back next year, he might be able to slide Zach Collins to the 4 instead of signing somebody, and he actually stays the same at the 4. So for now, we might move Zach Collins at the 4. We'll see what happens once we get to the next season, but we'll figure out that power forward spot. I feel like we should have a full rotation into the next season. I don't really want to do anything too crazy yet, like I said, but you know, if we need to, I guess we can sign a power forward if we need to, or just a forward in general. So Monty Diallo, Small Fontecchio, Terrence Davis, Torian Prince. Nobody really young. I'm one that's really young here. Obviously, can bring in Small Fontecchio, who'll be at least a decent guard off the bench, or a decent wing player off the bench. So I'm gonna sign Small Fontecchio to a 2-year deal. I actually know the Pistons match, so we're not going to get Fontecchio, so it's fine. Whatever. I'll just sign Torian Prince to a 1-year deal. Fine, Prince, and then Osman. We can also re-sign him, but I don't think I will. So Torian Prince, and then we should be fine after that. We should be fine. Sissoko, we should be fine. So I will see you guys in player progression. Once again, not a lot this offseason, but drafting Isaiah Collier, Wimby going up 4. So he's already in 93 in the second season. That's just how good he is. Jimmy Sohan is up. Zach Collins. We have Malachi Branham going up. And we have Blake Wesley going up with City Sissoko going up as well. So we might have to send City down to the G League for 1 more year since he's obviously not that good yet. He is still a 70 overall. So what we're going to do is we're going to download the 2025 draft class. We're going to see if we need to move Zach Collins to the 4 or not, because I do want to also develop Charles Bassey. So it's gonna be interesting. We have to cut one player. So, and I'm thinking it's gonna have to be it's gonna be hard. Might have to be Sandro. Here. So I mean, if we can maybe trade him for a 2nd-round pick, but I just don't know at this point if a team could do that. Okay, so the Pistons can. Let's say obviously he's not worth the 1st by any means, so a 2nd-round pick, just have him. So at least we're getting something for him. So now your rotation heading into the season, if they want to start Trey Jones, Vassell, Kellen Johnson, we saw him, Vembanyama, Zach Collins, Malachi Branham, Isaiah Collier, Devontae Graham. This rotation, I don't like it, so what I'll do is I'll go and fix it the way I want it right now. So I fixed it. I started Isaiah Collier, and then we're playing Torian Prince these last minutes. So, and then what we can do is we can actually trade Devontae Graham and Prince at the deadline, since I won't be bringing them back. Could trade them at the deadline, and then after that, after this season, I'm looking to contend. we're stopping at the deadline here, and I don't really see the point of this move here, but like I said, I'm at least want to get a second round pick for Devontae Graham. So we'll see what they say to this, and they are going to want 2 seconds for 2 seconds back. I don't really want to trade, obviously. So let's say we get 2 seconds for 1 second back. They are going to want. Okay, now it's getting out of hand. 3 seconds for 2 seconds. Can we just? I mean, I don't know if there's anybody else that has like a $12 million expiring contract that he's like a bad overall, really. So we might just be stuck with Devontae Graham, which is I guess fine. It'll be fine for now. We might. I wanted to get a second for him, but fine. We'll just do this shit. We'll swap seconds for him. Sure. I don't really see the point, but we'll swap. Well, I guess it's a second round swap. I guess so we get a normal side. I don't know, man. But let's see if we can trade Torian Prince now. This will be the last trade before we stop the player flipping and we start, contending. So saw a second. Maxi Kleber not expiring, so I'm not interested. John Kachar not expiring. I'm not interested. We can get maybe. At this point, man, let's just keep touring. Let's just keep Prince rest of the season, and I will see you guys at the end of the season. So hopefully we can be able to at least, obviously we're 22 and 28, but let's miss the playoffs as win last season. Now I'm done being bad. I'm trying to get Wemby a contender. Wemby is your two-time Defensive Player of the Year, but we didn't make the playoffs, which is completely fine. We had about 24 from Wemby, 18 from Keldon Johnson, 16 from Vassell, we had 11 from Trey Jones, 11 from Zach Collins, 10 from Cole Yedge, starting guard. All right, I think he's looking really good. So, like I said, what I want to do is build off this. So we got the Thunder going on to win the championship. So player retirements, we have LeBron. I'm gonna write it for one more season. I want one more year of LeBron James. But as you can see, let's head to the draft lottery. Pretty sure we'll have. So we're projected 2 lottery picks. So that pick 9, then pick 11. Let's see if we can go up, and we are gonna go to 4. W. All right. So get the 4th overall pick. Definitely not terrible. I don't know if pick 12 goes to us, and it does. So we get pick 4, pick 12, and pick 16, and pick 27, and a bunch of second-round picks. Alright, so honestly, with pick 4, if Cooper Flag can fall to us, which he'll most likely not, we couldn't have him fall to us in forever, so I'm probably not going to get Cooper Flag either, but honestly, anybody else would not be terrible. So like I said, let's sign a good head coach this year. So like everything is coming to the plan, don't worry. We should be out of here winning a championship. So you can see head coach is available. Michael Stauffer, Jacob Underwood is really good head coach, really good ratings, as you can see, at least decent ratings. Joe Mazzulla has really good ratings. So I'm willing to overpay on a guy like Joe Mazzulla. We have a lot of money to spend on a head coach, so let's see if Joe Mazzulla is willing to sign. And then Jason Kidd is really good offers as well. Let's see if we can throw offer at Jason Kidd, and then one other guy we can maybe throw an offer at. We can throw an offer at Jacob Underwood, but not really a real head coach. We can throw an offer at Mark from the Thunder. Frank Vogel's really good rating. All these real head coaches have really good ratings. So that's kind of why I want to bring them in. Taylor Jenkins, Will Hardy, another guy with really good ratings. So I'll throw an offer at him as well. And then we can go offer one more guy, and actually that'll be it. So that's all I want to do, and we're gonna get Will Hardy signed. So not terrible. Will Hardy is our new head coach of the San Antonio Spurs for the foreseeable future. That's good, really good. I like that. Assistant head coach Mitch Johnson. Don't remember signing him, but it's fine. Let's hop into the draft here. So number 1. Cooper Flag going to the Grizzlies. We got the Sixers getting Dylan Harper. We got the Rockets getting Trey Johnson. And we can go ahead and take Ace Bailey. We can take BJ Edgecombe. Or we can take the center. So, don't need a guard. At least I don't think... No, we don't need a guard. We don't need a guard. So, it would probably have to be a forward. And I see Ace Bailey. And that's the guy I'm going to take. Ace Bailey, welcome to San Antonio. And then with the other pick, we can take Floyd. We can take Carter, we can take Jaleel Bethea. A lot of options, actually. Well, I kind of want to take Floyd here, but most likely we have to trade Zach Collins, which I don't really want to do, even though he does have a big contract. I'm just saying that. But we have Charles Bassey, so probably don't need another, obviously center. So it'll have to be Carter Bryant or Jaleel Bethea, and I think we take the 2 guard and Jaleel Bethea. Brandon hasn't been that good for me to go crazy over him, so I'm gonna take Jaleel Bethea, and we can also with our other first round pick, I might gonna take Bam here or Isaiah Evans. I'm gonna take Carter Bryant. That's probably gonna be it. Then with the other picks, I'll see if I can package them up in a trade. And then yeah, let's try and see if we can package them up in a trade. So we can get Keon Ellis in a second. Sure, I'll do it. We can get Keon Ellis in a second round pick. And then we'll package these two picks up as well. We might just draft with the other first, but if we can trade these for 2 extra first round picks, sure, let's do it. Let's do it. So that'll be it. The Suns draft up this guy named Canyon. So really good draft in my opinion. We get a couple more first round picks in the future. We get a 78, 67, and a 67 overall team. Player options: Victor Wembanyama, I'm gonna accept. So on, I'm gonna accept. Malaki Branham, Blake Wesley, City Sissoko, I'm also gonna accept. Qualifying offers, we have none. Free agency time: Jason Tatum, we don't have enough money to sign. So it would have been the icing on the cake if we could afford a free agent, but we don't. So we got Isaiah Collier, Blake Wesley, Keon Ellis. We have Devin Vassell, Malaki Branham, Joel Bethea. So Joel Bethea could be ready to play immediately if we need him to. We can have him play backup point guard, maybe, if he can play that. And yes, he can. So secondary position point guard, great. So Keldon Johnson, Ace Bailey, Julian Champagne, City, so on, Carter Bryant. So we have it for rotation already. We have a 100% for rotation, but not gonna lie, I kind of want to trade Keldon Johnson. Even though he has been pretty good for us, 18 points, 35% from 3. I just don't think he's the player that can maybe push you over the top. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna keep the rest of the guys, but I kind of want to trade Keldon Johnson for something a little bit better, or we can just completely dump him off if we need to. What I'm going to do is I'm going to throw Keldon Johnson and Malaki Branham in the trade finder, since Branham won't really be that much of a huge impactor at this point. So we get Tobias Harris, we see Bobby Portis, Kobe White. I mean, can be a nice starting guard, but not really trade. I'm looking for Zubac, Jaime Jaquez, Bridges, Walker Kessler, and Wemby together, D'Angelo Russell and Jared Vanderbilt. Looking for an offer that can actually make us a little bit better. Okay, so this offer right here, that's offering the Blazers. So we can get Anthony Simons and Robert Williams off the. I mean, we can have Simon start as a starting point guard, which I feel like he'd be an incredible fit for this team. We might have to. I mean, I don't really see. I mean, we don't have. I mean, most likely Ace Bailey will start at the starting small forward then. Which something that I actually want to do. We can have Simon start at the point. We can have Williams come off the bench, and then we could make something work. We can move Carter Bryant to the 3. We can move Zach Collins to the 4, and Charles Bassey will be the center. So, to be honest, kind of want to reach this trade here. I kind of want to get Anthony Simons and Williams in the team, but that will slow down Collier's development, which sucks. But you know, like I said, I don't want to do this. So, I mean, um, we'll come back to that offer. Let's say we come back to that offer at the deadline. I don't know if it'll still be on the table, but we're gonna come back to the offer at the deadline. So I'm not trading Keldon Johnson yet. No, at the deadline we will most likely trade Keldon Johnson though. That's what I want to do. So at the deadline, we're trading Keldon Johnson, and if Collier's playing really good, we won't trade him. But if he's not playing that great, you know, we'll keep him, but we'll just do the Anthony Simons trade. So Wemby is up, Vassell, Johnson, Sohan, Collier, Branham, Charles Bassey, Blake Wesley, Sissoko, and Keon Ellis up as well. So at the deadline is where we determine our future year, and you know, go do what route we go. So it might not be at the deadline because I don't want to miss the playoffs again. But you know, whenever in the season, I'll make my decision on Isaiah Collier and how if he's going to be a starting point guard of the future. So it'll be Collier, Vassell, Keldon Johnson, Jimmy Sohan, Victor Wembanyama, Ace Bailey, Zach Collins, Malaki Branham, and Jalil Bethea as your rotation. What I'm going to do is actually we should be good for the rest of the season. We don't have a backup point guard in there, which Jalil Bethea, does he go up at, you know, backup point, and Jalil Bethea does not, so we'll leave him like that. He'll be you know, he'll still play point guard, it's fine. I'll see us at the end of the season. I'm at the deadline, and I kind of want to trade for Evan Mobley here, averaging, you know, he's not really having the best season, so maybe they'll be willing to trade him. So I'm offering Keldon Johnson in the trade, so let's see what they say. And then we can also throw Malachi Branham in here, and then Carter Bryant. That's the package I'm willing to do for them, and then we can throw another guy if we need to. But you know, that's the package. We can offer first round picks. Might be a terrible package. We can also send his brother with him as well, Isaiah, and then we can, you know, need Drew Banks, so fine, whatever. And then and these guys have less value. Shimo Kiki has, Victor Oladipo has the same. They all probably have the same amount of value, right? Just making sure. Yes, they do. So Drew Banks. So Evan Mobley, Isaiah Mobley, and then Drew Banks. Which he planned for the Cavaliers? No, he's not. So he'll be fine. Really fine. So see what they say to this. Keldon Johnson, Melker Brandon, Carter Bryant. Let me just offer this first. They are gonna decline. I'm gonna throw the 2026. This pick had no value. So the Hawks pick, which is actually has around 2.5 star trade value. So that should be really helpful on our chance of getting Evan Mobley on the team. Celtics pick swap, and then the 2029 first round pick. So all of this for Evan Mobley, which they are gonna agree. We get Evan Mobley on the team. Let's go. That's the next step of being really good. So Evan Mobley, welcome to the team. Yeah, we get Evan Mobley. We also get his brother Isaiah with him too. So hopefully he can maybe like it even more here in San Antonio. We got your brother too, pal. So we now have Collier, Vassell, Ace Bailey, along with Evan Mobley and Wembanyama on the team. Can't tell me a duo of Evan Mobley and Wemby wouldn't be one of the best defensive teams in the league. Like, that's actually crazy. Ace Bailey can take this Kelton Johnson spot, Collier. So we're off the flip. We're getting there. We're definitely getting there. They want to have Drew Eubanks plays last minutes, but in my opinion, bro, I kind of Joel Bethea will be the backup too. So the only thing we're missing is a backup point guard. So if we want to, we could get like Blake Wesley in the mix over, Drew Eubanks. I have no intention of playing Drew Eubanks right now at all. So let's get Blake Wesley in the mix instead of, Drew Eubanks. And then honestly, we can maybe flip Drew Eubanks to another team if we need to. I have no interest in keeping him right now at all. He would just he's a 76 overall, so we could get something kind of decent for him. So the Indiana Pacers really want to throw him a top 3 predicted 2028 first round pick, which I don't see why they want to do that at all. But one thing I can take though is obviously 2 second-round picks for G Banks, and they agree. So just like that, get this guy named DJ, send him to the G League, DJ Carton, and then yeah, that'll be it. So Blake Weiss will get these last minutes, and then I will see you guys at the end of the season. I feel like that was a pretty successful deadline, and we're 32-20. Let's keep the momentum going. Halliburton is your MVP, but we do get Wemby, all defensive. So you're 3-time in a row defensive player of the year. We had 25 from him, 16 from Vassell, 14 from Mobley. We had 12 from Bailey, 12 from Isaiah Collier, 11 from Jalil Bethea, and we had 10 from Jimmy Son. So Jalil Bethea and Ace Bailey turned out to be really good picks, as you can see. But at the end of the season, we finished off even better. We were the 3rd seed. We were a 50-win team, but the West was just so freaking packed. We couldn't be number 1. It was the Thunder. The Rockets were above us as well. They're looking pretty good, I guess. And then, yeah, we're the 3rd seed, 58 wins. We got Denver. So we're starting Monte Morris, Julius Strawther, Christian Brown, Aaron Gordon, Nicole Jokic with, Michael Porter Jr., Clint Capella, Payne Watson, Caleb Martin as well. So can we beat them? And yes, we can. We're going. Actually, no. We're playing the Pelicans, not the. Okay, playing the Pelicans. I looked at the wrong team. My fault. So we got to play the Pelicans. So I mean, we already beat the Pelicans. We got to beat them in 6, but I did the wrong team. But now we got Houston, so the team that's above us right now, apparently. So I'm in Thompson, Trey Johnson, Dylan Brooks, Jabari Smith, Alfred Şengün, Cameron Whitmore, Tyler Easton, Favorite Elite, Ty Jones, Cody Blunt, Deion Smith. They have a lot of high overalls, but I feel like we're the more talented team. We'll see. Game 1, they have a lot of size. Game 1, we're going to take. Game 2, we're going to take. Game 3, we're going to take. In Game 4, they're going to get 1 game. Alright, let's not choke a 3-0 lead against the Rockets, bro. Since San Antonio, come on. Let's get out there. Let's not choke a 3-0 lead to the Houston Rockets. And hopefully it's not going to come back into the game. And no, we're not. We're going to blow them out every single quarter. 89-127. Wemby scored 41 points. And there's no match for us. Now we got the Oklahoma City. Now we got the final boss in the, out of the West at least. So, Shai Alexander, Josh Giddey, Lou Dort, Jalen Williams, Chet Holmgren, Casey Wallace, Wiseman, DeRozan, Isaiah Collier, and Bull Bull. To be honest, their team does not look that terrifying. They added Bull Bull, which is nice off the bench. They added DeRozan off the bench, which is not something I see them doing. And Wiseman, it's just James Wiseman. So, it'll be interesting. Game 1, Game 2, Game 3. Game 4, never mind. That Thunder just freaking own us, I guess. That team was not that good. The 2K boss and the Thunder is crazy. We could have played the Pacers and maybe even won the championship. Their team wasn't that good either, but, it's fine. It's fine. We're just going to keep we're just going to keep getting better, and eventually one of these years, we're going to beat Oklahoma City. I'm telling you that right now. Hopefully, at least. So, we're not going to be in the lottery because we were a really, really good team. We have pick 27, though. Staff signing Will Hardy got us all the way to the Western Conference Finals. I wouldn't see one reason why we should, fire him, obviously. The assistant GM drafted Nico. Team player options, we got, Wimby, Collier, Campany. Qualifying offers, Isaiah Mobley, Blake Wesley. So, Jeremy Sohan. It's a guy I love to bring back, as well as Blake Wesley. So Sohan, I think we re-signed him to be the backup, right? So Sohan will be the backup for at least 4 more years. Zach Collins, I feel, because the guy we have to bring back as well. But I'm going to wait on that just in case we can sign a better one. So that's what I'm going to wait. So Sohan is the only guy we're re-signing for now. Nobody else will get an offer from other team, right? No, they won't. So can we sign... Zach Collins got signed, didn't he? Zach Collins got signed. I should nicely know he's here, but we announced him by accident. So we have Isaiah. Okay, so we need a bench. So we need a backup point guard. We need a backup small forward and a backup center. So we might, like I said, Blake Wesley. I don't know where he went, but we have Paul Reed, we have Nick Richards, we have Andre Drummond, we have Zach Collins. So I kind of want to go Paul Reed here. That's because he's 27. He's a little bit younger. I feel at this point he would just fit the team better. We could go with the chemistry, but to be honest, Paul Reed seems like just a seamless fit with the team. He seems like a great fit for this team. Paul Reed be the backup 5. Now, we need a backup point guard now, since I do not see... Is that Bronny James? We can afford Bronny James to be the backup point guard. I think we take a shot at it, right? I think we have no choice but to take a shot at Bronny James to be the backup point guard, right? We need a backup small forward as well. Reached Allen for Fontecchio, and now he's here. We tried to sign him earlier, as you can see. Prince had a 1 year with us. I'll sign Fontecchio, but honestly, not the guy I want to have to be our small forward for the rest of the season. So, I think we take a shot at Bronny James. I think we take a shot at it. He's here, only player here, and I think we take a shot. Bronny James, he should go up. So Bronny James will be the backup point guard for this year. Bronny James gonna sign, so hopefully LeBron could come out of the retirement and sign with us. Obviously, it's not gonna happen, but it will be fun. But player progression now. We have actually did not let me see it. It did not let me see it at all. But as you can see, Collier went up, Ace Bailey went up, Jill Bethea, Bronny James, and Nico went up. The guys that are in the G League all went up. So. Honestly, we have a chance, man. We have a chance of, repeating that same thing. We have a really good team. We have really good size. We have everything a team would want. We have scores. We have a lot of rebounding, a lot of defense. So, power ranking land is at 1. So, 2K is a big believer. Collier, Vassell, Ace Bailey, Evan Mobley, Victor Wembanyama, Jimmy Sohan, Jalil Bethea, Paul Reed, and Small Fontecchio. Bronny James, sadly, is out of the rotation. But, and then we could do is we can move Jalil Bethea to the point guard. He goes down 1, but I feel like it's fine. He'll be right up to an 80. So Jalil Bethea will be the backup point guard for us. Hopefully he can be that. And then at the deadline, I wouldn't mind exploring the idea of getting a better wing off the bench, but we'll leave it like this for now. Vembanyama is the MVP rookie of the year, Iggy the bond stuff, but Wemby is gonna win another depoy. We have coach of the year going to Will Hardy. We went 73-9 in the season. Hardy, as I knew, he was gonna be a really good addition to the team. 73-9 coach of the year. So as an executive of the year, as you just saw, aka me, but we were the number 1 seed, as you can see, 73 games. No way we weren't the number 1 seed. We have Sacramento in round 1. Against the Kings, they have Luka, they have lots of bonus, but the rest of their team is really that good. And we are going to go to beat them at 6. So we got Memphis. So Ja, Dane, Vince Williams, Cooper Flag, Alex Sarge, Jaren Jackson, Gigi Jackson, Darren Sharp, David Mitchell, Sam Merle. But against them, we are going to beat them at 5. Now we got Oklahoma City. They have Shea, Joe, AJ, Jalen Williams, Chet Holmgren, Casey Wallace, Drake Powell, Isaiah Evans, Primo, DeRozan, McKenzie. This team does not fear me for some reason. They just don't. But game 1, we're going to take. Game 2. Now we're going up on you guys. Now we're going up on you guys. Now we own the Thunder. Let's go. Now we got Indiana in the final. So Halliburton, Nimhard, Benedict Mathurin, Jarrett Walker, Isaiah Jackson, E. Smith, Sarge, Nick Richards. Isaiah Jackson no longer Miles Turner. So, I mean, should be interesting. Should definitely be interesting. But game 1, we're going to take. Game 2, we're going to take. Game 3, we're going to take. Game 4, they ended up. Game 3, we're going to take the 3-2 lead. And we're going to win the championship, baby. Let's go. Finals MVP going to Wembanyama. But let's go, man. I knew eventually we were going to win a championship with this team. And that's exactly what we did. After we got Mobley, I just knew it was coming sooner. And after we went 73 games, I knew it was just coming. But we win the championship, man. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was a really successful one. It was a really fun one as well. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to like, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.